All right, let's talk about some tight ends. We got week 9, start 'em, sit 'em tight ends.
Yes, indeed.
We got a few names out there. This is the week of boldness.
Yep.
It's the week of movement.
Yeah.
The week of change.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, if you think that you have a stud, you don't.
Think twice.
That's right. This is the year that nobody knows about.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to go ahead and get into our tight end start sits of the week. Surprise you with maybe a couple names, maybe not so much. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna give you some deep names.
Yeah.
So who you got on the top of your list?
Well, I'm gonna start out with Cam Brate.
Cameron Brate.
Yeah, Cameron Brate. The thing is, he's been very consistent. You know, he's proven himself to be Jameis Winston's probably number 2 target. Of course, Mike Evans is gonna get the first looks, but anytime that Jameis gets in trouble, he's looking for Cam Brate.
Jameis is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he has been lately, especially, being banged up. The running game's not been up to par like it should be. Don't know what's going on with the muscle hamster, but, hopefully.
He's going to get it going. A lot better schedule second half.
Yeah. So, but, and the Saints, like I said, they are a tough defense. The corners are really, really good. That young kid, man, I mean, Marshawn Lattimore has been playing outstanding. And again, he's, probably going to be on Mike Evans the whole game. So Cam Brate is going to be roaming free. I can see him getting 9, 10 targets, hopefully a couple of TDs.
Hopefully. You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe they go to Howard. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I hope not.
I'm going to go with he was top 10 preseason.
Mm-hmm.
And then completely fell off until week 6.
Yep.
And everybody thought, we're going to wait till Andrew Luck comes back.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, Andrew Luck's probably not coming back.
No.
And this week, Jack Doyle exploded this past week. 12 catches for $121 and a touchdown against the Bengals.
Wow.
Dude had like 61 targets.
Man.
I felt like I was watching one of the last drives of the game, and every single play was going to Jack Doyle.
Yeah.
The Bengals knew it was going to Jack Doyle, and they could still not stop the man they call Jack Doyle.
Yeah.
I am starting Jack Doyle.
I like it.
Against Houston.
Yeah.
Houston D just got shredded by Jimmy Graham.
Man.
And obviously Jack Doyle is a thing again.
Evidently.
And Jacoby Brissett loves him some Jack Doyle.
Yeah.
So we're going to roll Jack Doyle out until the end of the season.
I'm with it.
I mean, he's got to buy week 11.
Yeah.
But I may actually start him that week.
Hey.
That's how good he is.
I mean.
I'm just kidding. I'm not starting him. Here's why. But, how do you turn that down?
You don't. I mean,
that amount of targets and catches from a tight end,
right? And I get it. I know some people probably have the argument and say, "Well, okay, that's a 1 week thing." No, anytime you have that amount of targets, it's more than a 1 week thing. That shows you the mentality of the quarterback, somebody that he trusts. And typically the tight end is one of those guys. It's like a safety net.
Yep.
So yeah, I see that. Here's another.
Fire up Jack Doyle.
Fire him up, baby. A guy that I like also that's like a safety blanket for a quarterback at ASJ, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. That name was a joke to a lot of people.
The hyphen.
Yeah.
That's his nickname, is the hyphen.
The hyphen.
Yeah. He doesn't know it yet.
Well,
because I just gave it to him.
I like it. And they started using it, where it comes from.
Exactly.
But, going against the Bills, they have a stout defense. I could see them, putting a little pressure on McCown. But again, anytime a quarterback's in pressure, either he's going to, pass it off to his running back, which in their case is nobody.
Nobody.
So, and then in number 2, they're going to throw it to the tight end. Little short stunt pass or whatever. So it's intriguing this week. I really like ASJ this week against the Bills.
Yeah, I'd definitely take ASJ. I don't want to call this one again because he's burned me in the past, but
do it.
I'm going. I'm going bold. Only because only reason I'm going bold, and it's not really horrible because the dude's got all the talent in the world,
right?
And a lot of people are down on the offense of the New York Giants.
Yeah.
But Evan Engram, coming off a bye week, Sterling Shepard's supposed to be back, so finally he's got somebody with some talent to take away some pressure.
Yep.
The dude did fine when it was himself.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had 2 games where he was the only guy. Mm-hmm. He had 5 catches for 82 against Denver and a touchdown, and then played Seattle the next week, 6 for 60 and a touchdown.
Right.
2 tough defenses, went out, had great fantasy days. Going to be at home against the Rams. Mm-hmm. Evan Engram, he's going to see the targets. Kind of goes back to the Jack Doyle argument.
Yeah.
You can't replace the targets.
No.
If he's getting the targets, he's got a great chance of,
exactly.
Producing. And you can't replace the targets. I'd love to have Evan Engram this week.
Yeah.
Probably, and now that his bye is over, rest of the season, Evan Engram is probably somebody you can start every week.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
Take Evan Engram over Jordan Reed. Healthy or hurt.
Exactly. And that's a good point. Like you said, and it kind of, it's the same thing like with a running back. If you got a running back that's going to get volume, it's hard to sit a person like that because they're going to get so many opportunities. And that's the same thing with targets. I mean, Evan Ingram's going to get a bunch of them.
A ton.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like him. So the last guy I got is Mr. Tyler Kroft. And we just talked about that, offense, earlier. But the thing is, the Jaguars, like I said, they're going to be maintained and really focused on AJ. Maybe Mixon, just depends on how the running game goes. So Tyler Kroft is going to be free. And I mean, he's been getting between 6 and 8 targets a game. He's not Eifert, but again, he's healthy. Eifert can't stay healthy. So
ever.
You know what I mean? So, Tyler Kroft is an option. Again, these are bold, picks, people that you can use.
Especially this week against Jacksonville.
Exactly.
But he's still got the, opportunity.
Yeah.
Let's go on to sits. I'm going to, being that there's a few tight ends that are out this week on bye, this is not somebody who's highly, highly started, but has been gaining traction. And I don't want people to assume that, okay, he's ready to go every week now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to sit Austin Hooper of the Falcons. They got to be in Carolina. He's just too inconsistent for me.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, he had 1 catch for 6 yards.
Yep.
And then he comes out with 4 for 47 and a touchdown.
Right.
I mean, he's had weeks of 2 catches, 1 catch. Then he goes up to 5 and then 1. I mean, it's just all over the place.
Exactly.
Matt Ryan is not the same. That whole offense is just different without Shanahan there.
Yeah.
Hooper, there's better options out there. Don't read into last week's. Mm-hmm. I mean, he only had, like I said, 4 for 47 and 1 touchdown. Mm-hmm. He's not an every week start.
No.
I mean, you're going to have to go way down the list to get, I would almost rather start Zach Miller, and the poor dude's in the hospital right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just, prayers out to Zach Miller. I'm not trying to make fun of Zach Miller. I'm just saying Zach Miller's talent level is at a higher level than Austin Hooper.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm not on the Austin Hooper bandwagon, and I probably won't be rest of season.
No. That was, that game he had was an anomaly, man. It's not going to be one of those things that you can count on week to week. Now this sit here, it's kind of a two portion sit from the same team, Jordan Reed and Vernon Davis. So I wouldn't trust either one of these tight ends this week against Seattle. Again, like I said, it's one of those games where they're coming in angry. They got embarrassed last week, this past week, and it's not going to be that great. I think they're going to come out with a fire. They got something to prove. And again, Jordan Reed,
coming out with like a torch or something?
They may. I mean, you never know.
Wow.
That would be pretty awesome.
It's impressive. He's coming out with fire.
Hey. But again, Vernon Davis, he's looked good, and showed flashes, but I just can't see them. I just wouldn't be confident in starting either one of these guys, So, I mean, if it's that deep and you need like a bye replacement, I would go with one of the previous guys we spoke of, even like a Tyler Kroft or ASJ, definitely Jack Doyle. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I would stay away from any tight end in Washington.
Yep, I'm going to. It's a little different. I may set a new precedent here.
Okay.
For start sit videos for all fantasy guys.
All right.
I'm going to tell you. I can't tell you to sit him because he's on bye this week. But I want you to I don't want you to stash this guy. Mm-hmm. If this is who you have as your tight end, you can drop him for somebody. Mm-hmm. A lot of hype around Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's just fallen off. And when he comes off of his bye, he's got Jacksonville, Buffalo, Cleveland, which sounds like a great matchup. But Cleveland's defense is much improved.
Exactly.
Hunter Henry, if you got him, don't worry about stashing him on your bench to pick up a bye week replacement. Go ahead and just drop him, pick up somebody else, get through the bye week. Nobody else is going to scoop him up right away. If he starts to produce, get him then. But Hunter Henry, we thought it looked like the torch had been passed.
Right.
Apparently, no torch has been passed. He did not come out with fire.
No.
He did not come out with anything other than 2 catches for 11 yards against the New England defense that couldn't stop you and I. And we are way out of shape for football.
Exactly.
So, I mean, if he couldn't do it against them, I can't see it against Jacksonville, Buffalo, Cleveland, Washington, Kansas City. I mean, it's not the greatest schedule the second half for him. No. So, if you got him, maybe you can package him in a trade. If somebody needs somebody, and you can try to use car salesman him on somebody.
Yeah.
But I'm not hanging on to him.
No.
So, all right. Well, those were our start sits for the week. We appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you smash that like button.
Yes.
We really appreciate all the support. Twitter, Gmail, our website. I mean, everything is just blowing up. YouTube. I mean, you go look at our past videos. We got a lot of comments.
Oh, yeah.
And we answer every one of them, Mamma Jammas.
Yes, indeed.
One of them.
Every one of them.
So, hey, we appreciate you guys again. Thanks for all the support. Make sure you ask us questions. Follow us on Twitter. Hit us up. Whatever you got, we're here. We're going to try to do a live show later on in the week. Woo-wee. We ain't never done a live show before. No. But get your questions ready.
Yeah.
Get your questions ready. It's going to be end of the week. Yep. We'll get those last-minute start, sit, lineup decisions in there for you.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we want to talk to all y'all. Even though we can't talk to you, you can type to us and we can talk back.
Yeah.
It's like a close second.
Yeah. Just don't type too fast now.
No, exactly. Absolutely not. Well, hey, we appreciate you guys. We'll catch you later. Thanks.
Peace.
Bye.